All right, and we are back. And let's just jump into the daily for today. Get this knocked out, and we'll keep going. Still trying to get this cough out of the way, so I'll be on and off with this as we go. But today looks like the day we have to click through all of these anyway. There we go. As it gets closer to Christmas too. This weekend might be a little bit back and forth as far as any videos that go out. So just be aware of that. Tis the season, so to speak. So, but let's get going here. And we have 2 days left on this capture festival, hitting over 377. So that's interesting. Didn't think it was going to get close to that 400 mark for sure, but somebody is out there catching. And as I've said before at the Capture Festival, it is fun trying to be number one on the leaderboard. I strive for it on new Capture Festivals only nowadays, but at the same time, I would tell you, especially with the new 5-star Capture Festivals that we see that are hopefully going to be a normal thing, don't spend all of your capture chips kind of going after that. There's no reason for it. You want to save as many of those chips as possible so you can at least participate in them. So, let's see. What do we got done with the monthly, though? I still have to ascend by fight in the league and daily quest rewards. So, we'll have this done pretty easily here in the next couple times. So, we got 5 out of 8. So Starstone, Astramon League, Catch Battle. All right, we got this. Let's get to it. All right, this week is SP week, so kind of like in the Champions League, we have little bit of the same setup. Always run a SP Siphon Astramon. Again, just like in Champions League, have somebody who can sap the SP of the Astramon that comes out, just to be prepared for it. And usually with these kind of weeks, you can go a little bit deeper in the Astramon League, especially with the Astramon that you have, usually in the mid-game going into later. Arthur should do quite a bit of damage if you have a good Valor set on him. And just put him in the front and just let him kind of take a hit at everybody. If you've got your Mona built, she's another good choice to put in the leader slot. But this is here where we can counteract like this Dark Hades. You know, SP Siphon gets taken down on him, and at least we can then start diving into the team. So again, same logic as the Champions League, and we just win. Now the only difference is of course that's regular Astramon League, so what my glass cannon build is right there only goes for so much, so definitely just keep that in mind when you're in there. We'll get our slimes out. And I did see that the maintenance is coming out tonight, so we will be having all the new stuff that they're adding. Definitely going to take a look at it later on, probably tomorrow, but looking at one of the things they're adding, it's a head scratcher for some things. One of them being the summon ticket that they're now changing, which from what I heard, is not everyone is happy about, and for good reason. It's kind of to put my 2 cents out there, and right now before it comes out, because I like to wait to see how things actually roll out in the game before I really put an opinion on it. But having a summon ticket just for the regular Astramon is just ways to take the game away from a little bit, I think, of the idea that it already started of how much of like the free-to-play aspect. It's a way for them to make you spend your gems instead of giving you the summon tickets to just use on the Primo festivals. That is definitely a business mindset that's going forward, kind of taking over that. And I can see why everyone's upset about that, because immediately they're showing an event where they're just giving out the regular Astromon summon tickets, and those tickets can't be used on like the Primo festivals and things like that. But the reason why I'm keeping my opinion held is because we don't know if those tickets, if they're gonna just change up and those tickets will actually be used for more than what they're saying. But for right now, I'm just kind of holding and waiting out that it looks like it's going to just be for the Astromon summons, and that kind of sucks, because that means they're just going to push you more to using your gems. And while you're already saving your gems up to pull off of a festival that you want, it's just we're so flooded with festival after festival now. This is not what Monster Super League used to be, and I don't know. I still like the game. I'm still going to do content for the game, don't get me wrong, but it definitely pulls away from the great free-to-play that I've promoted with it from before. And, it's kind of a sign of the times a little bit. If you want to keep things, going for, development and stuff like that, it's got to be profitable. I get that. But I also, this has a great community. There's a lot of good people out there who have stuck with it. There's a lot of good content creators that are making content outside of myself for the game, who I really enjoy watching, and things like that. And you guys know I push you to their videos for a lot of stuff because it's still relevant even to this day. But Monster Super League is a very unique and fun game, and I love it, and I don't want to see it sadly go down the route of what every other mobile game has already done, and we have 10,000 banners to summon off of to get your characters, and you just don't know who to actually pull for, and your gems are just constantly gone because they're constantly trying to dig into your wallet for something. So I just kind of don't want to see Monster Super League, especially if MSL2 is a real thing. We know it's a thing, but if MSL2 comes out, I don't want that to be the mindset of them trying to get into my wallet instead of just giving us a game, a fun game that we can play and build a community up and build this channel up and around. So, but regardless, Leon Rant done. We'll see how those come out tomorrow. Shahrazad's Primo Festival for winter is coming out for the new year, the end of the year and the new year. And we can get excited too. We have another week until we get to the countdown of the summons. We have, like it says, 971 eggs to open, from 5 stars gleams to all the fodder. So stay tuned for that. I thank you guys for liking, subscribing, all that jazz, and I will see you all in the next video.